And turn 4 for the Orks. We're coming in. The Death Copters run off the board, of course, but now we're gonna follow every movement because there isn't too many guys on the board. My boys move up, trying to maybe get an assault with the Terminators. Why not, right? I roll a 1 on the jetpack for the Storm Boys. They're just hey, they did kill an Obliterator. They didn't do absolutely nothing. And the boys, well, we're just saying that they moved up within assault range, like within 1 inch, just because it's too hard to move them with that crater. And the knobs, of course, running in, they get assault, or they get a move 6 through difficult, so they get right up in those Noise Marines' faces. Terminators actually almost failed their leadership when they got tank shocked there. And I am with a boom gun able to kill a bunch of lesser summoned daemons, but there's too many to hit them off an objective. And I think we're playing just for fun at this point anyways. But we continue going on and trying to hit as much as possible and shoot with everything, but he is just making all of his saves. Now, combi scorches are fantastic, as always. And along with the rest of my shooting from all the other boys of shootas and pistols and, you know, you're just crazy wound allocated knob squad, they are able to kill they look like Dark Angels, don't they? I think they are Dark Angels models. Kill 1 Noise Marine, move up, and then the Storm Boys assault the Rhino, and the boys attack the Demons. So, first assault, I am assaulting through cover, so he does get to attack first. He does have higher initiative regardless anyways. And I didn't upgrade them with stick bombs or grenades. So they do attack, but I make so many saves that I am still alive. I think I took 1 more wound on one of my boys, one of my knobs. Other than that, I'm fantastic. And he ends up losing all of his, or in initiative order, I attack with my different weapons, and I do manage to kill all of his Noise Marines. So consolidate right into the crater to get cover and a defensive stance in combat next turn. But that's about it for that. The other boy, yeah, I ended up rolling 2 6s, got 2 penetrating, but I only managed to immobilize the other Rhino. Now all the boys attacking the demons still get to attack first. Well, I guess they are assaulting to cover. So a big chunk of the boys gets erased, but the rest of the boys are not deterred. They continue attacking. There's 5s to hit, 6s to wound. I do manage the wound, and now the 1 Bloodthirster is down to 1 wound left. And so I'm doing something right, I guess. However, with my Power Claws, I'd fail completely, and I only got, I think, 1 wound through, and he made his invulnerable save. So my last HQ choice is gone at the end of the Orc turn. There isn't much hope, but we still have a few units left. It's not completely over, I guess. However, there is, you know, about 700 to 1,000 points of models right there that I still have to deal with. Not to mention, hey, Karn's still in that Rhino behind them. What is he doing? Okay, so John goes next with his Daemons and his Chaos Space Marines, moves everything. He's finally coming out of his Rhinos. He's decided it's safe enough now that everything else is dead, that he can come out, and the Obliterators are moving up. You know, and they actually have some quite good, powerful shots they can shoot, yeah, even very long range. And of course, Angron is king of the castle. He jumps up on his throne of a bastion, and he ended up taking 1 wound because of difficult terrain, which I thought was hilarious because I could not, for the life of me, wound him, but he managed to wound himself. So, going up, he does shoot at the boys with his Obliterators and manages to miss everything. No, he shot at the looted wagon and it blew up. Managed to wound some of the Terminators, but not enough to kill any of them, at least. Then he shoots a few pot shots, a little blasts from the Obliterators to the boy squad, but he does scatter with that. Yeah, it was like he scatters with both and is unable to hurt them at all. So somehow, miraculously, those 3 boys are still alive. Against the Knob squad, the Rhino shoots and the squad of Plague Marines beside him. But regardless of all their shots and Melta shots and everything, they do cause 3 more wounds, but That's 1 wound each. Allocated perfectly to abuse, wound allocation. All the knobs are still alive. And then of course they assault into this mode. That's still them shooting, but I made all of my saves. And the Plague Marines shooting at the other boys managed to obliterate them. Terminators charge in, they're multi-assaulting the boys and the truck. Against the truck, luckily they messed up. They only were able to immobilize it, and they only killed 1 boy. And so I get a chance with my Power Claw to attack back, but I only managed to kill... No, he made all his saves. I failed to wound a lot. So on to the knobs. Trying their hardest. I don't think they have grenades now, so they attack back. They attack first, rather, with all their attacks. That includes a Pain Boy with poison attacks, big choppers with powerful attacks, and then 2 Power Claws in there. Regardless, after everything is said and done, they don't manage to wound me at all, and I managed to kill every single one of them. So, now that's the end of turn 4. As you can see, all that's left for the Orks are a knob and a boy, 6 knobs over there, or 5 knobs and a Pain Boy, and I guess they immobilized truck. So, still got Angron, but he's just, you know, the knobs haven't lost a unit yet, and so they're insisting on continuing to play for the sole fact of they challenging Angron to combat. So they go move up, and during my shooting phase, just in case I wasn't in range, I want to make sure I ran into range, and during the combat, of course, the Terminators slaughter me. So now it is Angron, the massive daemon, comes down from his loft to mess with the knobs. So that was actually moving through difficult terrain for assault. He does get to assault, and a little rearranging of wings here. Thank goodness for magnetization. He gets to attack. Now, because he grazed difficult terrain, knobs get to attack first. So it's 5s to hit, and it's still 2s to wound with the Power Claws. And so after everything, they are able to cause 1 more wound, and they do at least kill a Bloodthirster because of his retinue. So at least they did something. But then Angron and his Bloodthirster attack back because they cause actually 6 wounds, or 12 wounds total. And so there's 2 wounds per knob. I have to roll a double 5 for, you know, the invulnerable save to keep them alive. And I failed to do so until... And that was the one with my Power Claw. So he's still there. I roll for my Pain Boy, or he is dead. No, Pinky is dead, unfortunately. But I have 1 knob left. He has a Power Claw, but I fail leadership, and there are not any boys or other knobs to hit with my boss pole. We roll for initiative, of course. He eats me up, and at this point we can clearly say it's a victory for Chaos. Well, Orks won. Oh wait, no, that's not it.
In spirit.
It was a good battle. I think I sunk too much shots into those monstrous creatures without doing anything in the beginning.
What are you gonna do?
Same problem as always with Orks. We just can't take down those monstrous creatures fast enough. Especially those invulns. But it was tons of fun. I loved it. Both super heavies exploded, so great. There was only 1 Apocalypse model left on the board, and I tried to kill him. I fought him to the death, and I died. And so yeah, he had all the objectives because I had a truck left, but he would have been able to easily kill it during his turn. So we just called it as it is. Thanks for the game, John.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming down as always. And thanks for watching, guys. Happy wargaming.